doing this thing online, which we've never done before, but we've always been a proponent of social media, mainly Twitter and Facebook, to promote the restaurant. But what we've found recently is that there's this whole new connection that we formed with people just by talking about the show as the show's actually airing.
If Twitter can almost overthrow the Iranian government, it's definitely the future of television. And that's how I look at it. So one tweet at a time. I think that it's an opportunity to create a grassroots movement, not just with television, but with what we really do behind the scenes at Moto, which
You've had little video clips from the restaurant that we've been putting on YouTube. And for a long time it didn't really make sense because random people would find it and they're like, oh, here's this restaurant that I've heard about and apparently these guys are doing something weird in their kitchen, but it didn't make a lot of sense. But now, using Facebook and Twitter in conjunction as like a promotion for the show, for the restaurant, we can put these videos up, and now they start to make sense because they get a feel for our personalities, and they also get a chance to interact with us, and they can experience some of the stuff almost firsthand, through these social media platforms. So it's been pretty cool so far.
And in one of our episodes, we actually shipped out food samples to some top bloggers around the country, so they could actually experience what was going on during the programming. And it was a lot of moms, and they basically said, hey, this really works. This isn't just a show. This is a grassroots movement for something bigger. And you can imagine the impressions that were created on this on Twitter. It was just huge. I mean, at one point it was close to 300,000. And that's massive for any television show on Twitter. And these are people that are interested, they're engaged, they're watching it, and they're taking the time out while they're watching the show during commercial time to voice their opinion. And those opinions are what really count in not just show development, but where we go from here.
Everybody at the restaurant has a Twitter, Facebook, all these social media pages, and they're interacting with fans as much as we are, and that has just, that's been like exponentially huge for us because these are people that we couldn't normally reach, but because we're kind of empowering the employees to have this, or to kind of inspire them to get on this social media circuit. It's a whole new audience.